Hey, you're watching Velo News TV. We're here at the Tour de Georgia following stage 5 into Dahlonega with a couple of Health Nut Maxxis riders here. Rory Sutherland, second on the stage. Tim Johnson, most aggressive rider. We talked before the stage, we talked about what a great finish it was for Rory. Talk a bit about how the day played out with the breakaway. I mean, did you just kind of cover a move? Did you think it was going to stick?
Well, I thought it was going to be a great day for a breakaway because of how tight the GC was, how the Pro Tour guys were probably going to, they're probably going to try and keep the GC tight, but it's one of those things where you just got to cover every move as if that's going to be the one that goes, and luckily that was mine, but unluckily it was like 130K of just 4 guys swapping off, so that wasn't that much fun.
We didn't see you contesting for the KOM. Was there a point when you is there a point where it kind of shifted and you thought, okay, most aggressive, that's something I'm going for?
No, I actually, it's funny, I had that question earlier whether or not I was going for the jersey, and I wasn't, because we had some inside info with Corbett telling us about the finish, and he was saying that if you get up and over that final KOM right at the finish, then you might have a shot at getting to the line, and that's the only thing I was thinking of, was trying to get over that thing with some kind of a gap, and it just wasn't enough. It got caught right at the steepest part right before the KOM line, but I had to give it a shot to try, because otherwise just would have been kicking myself for not trying.
So take us through, Rory, you're in the field, Tim's charging up the climb. When do you go, and when do you guys see each other next?
I don't think it was a choice of when do I go. Today was a bit of a choice of whose wheel do I hold on to.
It was telepathic, though. It was telepathic. I was like,
we're roommates, we know this kind of stuff. It's just like me passing over the jersey to him.
Yeah.
Well, take us from the bottom of the climb to the finish.
I think actually it all started before the climb. It was 2 or 3K into the climb. There was attack starting and everything, and I just kind of sat back, and I think Richard was doing the same, but let the other guys take control of it. We came into the climb, and we didn't get him until like the steepest pinch of the climb, so it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was really close.
I just followed wheels up the climb, and I saw Tim kind of looking over his shoulder for where's our team coming, and it gives you that little bit of extra kind of, I got to hang on that wheel. I just held a wheel up the climb and held it towards the finish.
Who were you watching in the finish? I mean, obviously, George said once you took the last turn, it was over. Who were you watching coming into the last turn?
I was a bit far back coming at about a K to go. I was thinking, it went so quick from the top of the climb. A couple of corners and all that, and I was a K to go. I thought I was way too far back. I was probably 10 back, and it was quick, and I could see George up the front. I knew that he knew what to do, and he knew where he needed to be. So I was planning. I'm like, well, it's now or never to get up under his wheel. And just at that moment, it kind of bunched up a little bit, and we hit 250 to go. And I was like, oh well, it's one corner, I may as well go. And when I went left, and Richard went right. And Richard's got he's got a better kicker than me, and just nipped in front of me just before the corner, and which created a little bit of a gap, and I kind of held him and pulled him back a little bit to the finish. But you go through that last corner, whatever gear you're in, and you just go. Like whatever position you're in, you go as well. So
it was a big day for the domestic teams. We see Bissell take KOM, take the stage win. We see Health Nut Maxxis take most aggressive, second on the stage. Maybe this makes up a little bit for the damage to the team car and the caravan today.
Well, if the journalists would,
I heard our director was very distracted by what was by something in the car. I don't know
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm really glad that Inside Inc. with their new owner is going to pay for the car. Actually, did you hear that? It's going to be an Audi this time.
Yeah, something. I think
replace
I heard
the
that.
Focus with an Audi. That's nice. Ben said something about that. He's going to write a check.
You heard it here first.